would say decent. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. For me, I was out earlier in the morning and I was just so hot and sweaty. And then later in the afternoon, I found some shade and a breeze and it wasn't too bad, I thought. So hopefully you are okay with this kind of weather because it's going to continue through most of this week. This front, which was yesterday hovering right over our area as a stationary front, it has gotten this nudge farther south, and so that's allowed some of that very slightly drier air to filter in and those winds to become easterly and northeasterly for tomorrow. And a little bit of a breeze today, especially south of the lake, really helped, especially, like I said, if you found some shade. We do have some clouds out there, not many though, partly cloudy to mostly clear tonight. Low temperatures around 80, well, our temperature right now around 81, and low temperatures could be just a touch lower than that, maybe in the upper 70s. The dew point not terrible in the lower 70s also. That's our measure of humidity, but it is even lower in the 60s north of the lake, so you might be feeling that especially on the North Shore and farther north than that. Temperatures right now, they're in the 70s, so pretty good feel. Our feels like temperature, look at this, barely different from the air temperature for most spots. So starting to see some signs that the really extreme summer heat is mostly finished at this point. We could easily get another spot in September where we're getting into the lower and middle 90s. In fact, later in the 7-day forecast, I have some lower to almost middle 90s, but at least we're seeing it break a little bit. Wind speed's not strong right now. Here are those dew point temperatures. They've come up a touch this evening north of the lake, but 60s to lower 70s. That's not too bad when you consider it could easily be upper 70s to about 80 with that more kind of soupy, muggy kind of feeling. Precision cast for tonight is quiet, and then tomorrow on your Labor Day, everything looking quiet at this point. Moving through the day, there might be a shower or two, but with that front that passed farther south of our coast, I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of rain at all. I have the rain chance at about 10% tomorrow. The more likely area would be far south toward the coast, and this takes us to 7 p.m. on your Labor Day, looking pretty good. So not terrible weather at all, I would say, for tomorrow, although we are expecting it to still be pretty hot. If you're north of the lake, though, you could wake up to about 70 with that lower humidity. Could feel really pleasant tomorrow morning. South of the lake, temperatures around 78 and not too terribly humid. And then tomorrow highs about 90. That's average for this point in the year. But again, with less muggy air in place, it shouldn't feel too bad, especially if you can find some shade tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow during the day, here we are in the 80s and partly cloudy skies are expected. Looking ahead to the next couple of days, we have the front far to our south, a little surface low kind of meandering to the east along it, not expecting it to develop as it kind of gets closer to Florida. But look at this, we start to get a couple more fronts, one midweek and then potentially another one next weekend, and that could kind of keep the drier air around, not really ushering in super dry, low humidity kind of air, but just kind of keeping it not super hot and humid. Now in the tropics, all we have is this one wave, and you can see it's kind of big. It's just now centered off of the coast of Africa, so a big kind of area of showers and some cloud cover. And in this area, it'll have a medium chance of development. The National Hurricane Center upped its chance to 40% this evening. Notice the low pressure centers from the Euro in green, the GFS in red, are bringing it maybe out curving to the north, but we're looking way out here. I mean, this is going to be some slow development if it does happen, and it's going to be a long time. So we're not even into September, and we're looking at its potential placement on September 10th, still way out here in the Atlantic. So we'll keep you updated on everything, but we have no tropical threats at this point. So nice to be able to say that at this point of late August, heading into the first days of September. Tomorrow, 7-day forecast shows our rain chance pretty slim. Tuesday, maybe a slightly higher chance, but still very slim. And then at the end of the week, temperatures may go up a touch. The GFS especially has our temperatures maybe getting to about 92, 93 by Thursday and Friday. And next weekend, we'll see if we can get that drier air in by Sunday to make it feel really pleasant, potentially for early next week.